It's that time again. The day of the week, we roll our trash carts to the curb to rid our homes of the rubbish that we accumulate in our everyday lives. It's still early in the morning, but we can almost hear, off in the distance, that familiar rumble of one of the City of Albuquerque's solid waste management department trucks. But not just any solid waste management truck. This truck is part of Albuquerque's recycling program. The driver of this automated truck picks up the blue recycling carts, deposits their contents into the truck's belly for delivery to the sorting center, and then places the cart back down to your curb so that we can do the same thing next week, and the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that. Thank you for taking time to learn about ABQ Recycles, Albuquerque's recycling program. My name is Janae and I'm with Channel 95.1 FM, and I'll be your host for this video. And before we're finished, you're gonna learn how to use your new blue recycling cart, what goes into your blue cart, and what does not go into your blue cart. Recycling is one of the easiest ways to have a positive impact on the world in which we live. Recycling helps keep disposal costs down while preserving natural resources and protecting the air, soil, and groundwater. More than 1,800 tons of trash is generated by the city every day. Much of that can be recycled. The Solid Waste Management Department created ABQ Recycles in an effort to increase the city's recycling rate and make recycling easier for its customers. And to further that effort, the City of Albuquerque has entered into a public-private partnership with Friedman Recycling. This new partnership allows for the use of a 96-gallon recycling cart and the ability to accept a greater number of recycling materials with greater ease. And to better understand Albuquerque's automated cart-based recycling program, let's start with the basics. In the beginning, there was trash, lots of trash. Just about everything went into plastic bags, which we put out on our curb to be thrown into trucks and hauled off to landfills. Then the city distributed black trash carts to every residential address. We still threw all of our trash into plastic bags, but now we place the bags in the black trash carts and rolled those out to the curb to be picked up and emptied every week. We still do that. Now, though, a lot of what you think of as trash can actually be recycled. But it's important to know what goes into the black cart and what goes into the blue cart, because as much as we would like to recycle everything, we just can't. We like you to recycle as many items as possible, but sometimes they're contaminated beyond the point where they can be cleaned or rinsed off. So it's important to avoid placing unacceptable materials into your blue recycling cart. So what does go in needs to be empty, cleaned, and dried. There are three main categories of household recyclables that we can pick up: paper, plastic, and metal. Let's talk about how to recycle paper. All the white and colored writing paper can be recycled. Same goes for computer paper. And instead of just tossing all the junk mail in the regular trash, toss it into the blue cart. Brown paper bags, newspapers with all their advertising inserts, out-of-date magazines and catalogs can also go in there. Also included in the paper category for recycling is corrugated cardboard, cereal and cracker boxes, soda, beer and juice boxes, milk cartons rinsed out, phone books, hard and soft cover books, and paper A cartons. Shredded paper is also accepted. Shredded paper is the only material that may be placed in clear plastic bags. Don't bother removing tape and labels that are fixed to your cardboard boxes, but liners and packing material inside the boxes, like styrofoam peanuts and bubble wrap, need to be thrown into the trash. Flatten the cardboard and make sure it doesn't get stuck in your blue cart, because it might cause a problem when it's collected. Paper items which should not go into the blue recycling cart include used paper plates, paper towels, napkins, and tissue. Forget that greasy pizza box. It goes into the trash cart. So do snack food bags that hold chips, pretzels, and popcorn, and all the fast food wrapper containers and cups. Pet food bags, even though they might seem like something that can be recycled, they're trash. Same with frozen juice cans and frozen food boxes. Garbage. These materials are all considered trash, and workers at the sorting facility have to isolate them to send them to the landfills. Another thing to avoid is placing any recyclables in plastic bags. For one thing, the plastic bags themselves are not recyclable. For another, sorters must separate the bags from the items inside them, causing a delay and slowing the process. Let's talk about how to recycle plastic. All plastic marked number 1 through 7 may be placed in your blue recycling carts. These numbers can usually be found at the bottom of the item. This includes most plastic milk jugs, water, juice, and soda bottles, emptied and rinsed. Frozen meals we bring home from the grocery store, like frozen macaroni and cheese and teriyaki chicken bowls, often come served in recyclable trays. This is number 1. Give it a quick cleaning and into the recycling cart it goes. Rigid plastic may also be recycled. A good example of rigid plastics are plastic toys and hampers. You might think those thin plastic bags you bring home with your dry cleaning can be recycled, but they can't. Don't put any plastic film, including plastic wrap and grocery bags, in the blue cart. Although you can return those bags to your neighborhood grocery stores, remember you may bag your shredded paper, but only your shredded paper. Let's talk about how to recycle metal. We're talking about cans, soup cans, tuna fish cans, pet food cans, aluminum cans that soda and beer come in. No need to peel off the labels. Just make sure the cans have been rinsed out. We keep saying that, but dirty containers can cause odors or insect problems. Other metals you can recycle are aluminum foil and pie pans, pots and pans. Remember to rinse them. And you could recycle small electronics such as digital cameras or cell phones and small appliances like can openers and toasters. Not all metal can be recycled through this program. Scrap metals such as metal pipe, wire hangers, wire of any sort, kitchen utensils, or automotive parts do not belong in the blue cart. They need to be disposed of in other ways. Added to the list of items and materials not considered recyclable in this program are all forms of styrofoam, PVC pipe, rubber bands, batteries, rags or clothing, construction debris like drywall and scraps of wood, ceramics such as coffee mugs, light bulbs, and window or auto glass.
We get lots of questions about glass, which is not accepted as part of the curbside recycling program. However, we do have drop-off sites throughout the city where you can take items like beer and wine bottles, jars of all kinds, baby food jars, salsa, salad dressing, and condiment jars. For the current list of places to drop off your glass, you can visit the city's website at cabq.gov or call the Citizen Contact Center by phone at 311.
The city has 3 centers where you can recycle yard or green waste like grass, leaves, plant trimmings, and tree branches. To help preserve Albuquerque's natural environment, the city also has regularly scheduled free green waste collection dates, one each spring and another in the fall. Albuquerque's Parks and General Services Department uses much of this green waste as compost and mulch to help keep our parks green. Just remember to avoid putting rocks and dirt in your green waste. To find the centers where you can haul your green waste or learn when the city will haul it away for you, visit cabq.gov or call 311. If you're looking for a way to get rid of your household hazardous waste like used motor oil, paint, or paint thinner, don't put them in your black trash cart or your blue recycling cart. The environmentally friendly method is to take these items to the city's hazardous waste collection site. For more information on the site, again, please visit cabq.gov, the city's website, or dial 311 to call the Citizens Contact Center. The city of Albuquerque is committed to recycling. Recycling helps conserve natural resources and reduces energy consumption. Every item that is collected by the city of Albuquerque is sent to the Friedman Recycling Facility to be sorted locally. After sorting is completed, all items are sent to their respective end market where they ultimately become new items like paper, aluminum cans, plastic bottles, carpet, park benches, sportswear, and many other items, completing the recycling process. Each recycled aluminum can saves as much energy as watching 3 hours of television or burning a 100-watt light bulb for 4 hours. Recycling also extends the life of our landfill by reducing the amount of garbage we send there.
Residents, Friedman Recycling, and the city of Albuquerque are partners in this venture. Talk to your friends, talk to your family about the importance of recycling, and together we can make ABQ Recycles a huge success.
And remember these tips. Place your carts at the curb no later than 7 a.m. on your regular pickup day. Make sure the front of the carts face the street. Place your carts at least 5 feet from all obstructions like cars, poles, or other carts. Please don't load your carts with more than 150 pounds of material. The lid of your carts must close with ease. And if a cart is damaged, broken, missing, or stolen, call 311.
We hope this video answered most of your questions about ABQ Recycles. If you still have questions, please visit the city's website, cabq.gov, or call 311. Recycle. We can each do our part by continuing to roll our blue cart to the curb every single week. Together, we can make a big difference for the future.